Welcome to Durham's Power to Briar, guys. Now, I won't be in the video because I'm going to show you all how to deep clean the pipe. I'm going to show you how to normal clean it, right on the go, but then I'm going to show you how to deep clean afterwards. So, without further ado, let's get it started. Now, the supplies you need are, I use Buffalo Trace bourbon. I also use the BJ Long pipe cleaners, just normal pipe cleaners. And I also use the BJ Long bristle pipe cleaners, which is the same thing as the normal ones, except this one's got bristles on it for a hardcore clean. Now, when I'm on the go, I use these bristles more than anything. And I'm also using I got changing this thing, the old Rattray How the Wind tin on top of an old candle. So besides the pipe cleaners and Buffalo Trace bourbon, you'll need the microfiber rags. I'd rather have a microfiber rag than a normal rag, because microfiber rags are more like a polishing rag, and that's what you primarily want. Anyway, so I grabbed this out because I was showing you what bourbon I use, and for on the go, I put a bunch of the bourbon in a mason jar for on the go, just in case I need it on the go. And I don't drink it. I just use the Buffalo Trace bourbon to clean my pipes for two reasons. One, it polishes out the pipes well. Two, well, there's three reasons. Two, the bourbon taste only lasts in the first bowl you light up. So when I get done deep cleaning this pipe, and I put a bowl of pipe tobacco in here and I light it up, whatever tobacco I put in here is gonna mend with that Buffalo Trace bourbon taste. But the Buffalo Trace bourbon taste is only in the first bowl. After the first bowl, that Buffalo Trace bourbon taste is gone. So, and it mends well with any tobacco, so that's why I like it. I mean, you can use any high grade alcohol, but I use this because it makes my pipes taste good. I tried Woodford Reserve bourbon and it tastes like crap. Makes my pipes taste nasty. And you don't want to use a high grade alcohol. It makes your pipes taste nasty. You know what I mean? So you want to use a bourbon or a high grade alcohol that tastes good with tobacco. That way you'll at least get the first bowl out of the way of the taste with it. But I tried it on many tobaccos, and this works just fine. And it cleans it. That's another thing. That alcohol takes care of all the bacteria that's on your pipe. In your mouthpiece, outside, inside, whatever. It takes care of it. So, I got two pipes I'm going to clean. This pipe I usually smoke out of on whatever else. And this pipe I smoke out of if I'm smoking flake cut. I reserved this pipe for flake cut tobacco because, well, it's close to a billiard. But it's got that curved shape to it, and I don't know. This is a great pipe, and it's plus got a nice sized bow on it. So, I really like it. Now this is classic style. I use this as for whatever else, mainly loose cut tobacco. But it smokes whatever. I mean, this can smoke whatever too, but I'd rather reserve this for flake cut only. just because flake cut goes great with this pipe, better than it does with this pipe because of the pipe shape and everything. But anyway, so let's get into it. So this is just bourbon that I use on the go while I'm at home. And I brought this out to show you what I use. So if you want to use a high grade alcohol that makes your pipes taste good and not taste terrible, then I recommend Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Buffalo Trace Bourbon's where it's at. Any other alcohol, I've used tequila before and that didn't work out. Any other alcohol I've ever had made my pipes taste nasty. And this is the only, sorry about that finger. This is the only alcohol I've used that makes my pipes taste tremendously good. Now, keep in mind, the first bowl was gone after you smoke it. After you fill it up and smoke it, that first bowl with Buffalo Trace Bourbon taste is gone after the first bowl. So, after the first bowl, and then you got a deep clean pipe and you can smoke it. It's great. Love it. Now, I'm going to use this table as a demonstration, and camera's not going to be on me, though I can show y'all what to do here. So, I'm going to put this phone down, get this temporary stand I got propped up here. I ain't got no way to hold the camera. But anyway, I'm going to put it down here so I can show you all how to deep clean this pipe. Now here's what I do. I'm going to show you how to do normal clean first, which is what I always do. And then I'm going to show you, after the normal clean, I'm going to show you how to deep clean. So for right now, it's going to be the normal clean. You got 2-for-1 video showing you normal clean and deep clean. Deep clean is where deep clean is where you mainly take the bacteria off of your pipe. It's mainly what it's for. And normal clean is just to clean out your shank, basically, the mouthpiece, to where you can smoke again. But I'm going to show you what I do. Now what I do is I grab the normal pipe cleaners but with bristle on them. So the bristle pipe cleaners, that's what I grab. So that's what you need to start out with. It looks like this. It's like a normal pipe cleaner but with bristles on it. And the bristles is like a hardcore clean. So it's great for on the go compared to the other pipe cleaners that have no bristles on it. You know? That's mainly for absorption. Or if you ain't got no pipe cleaners with bristles on it. But anyway, so what I usually do is I take the mouthpiece and, well, I clean the outside. Usually I just use my shirt or a rag. It's gotta be a clean shirt though. It don't really matter because we're gonna put bourbon on it, so it's gonna take care of all the bacteria. But this is wool, so I just use it. Anyway, and it's old. But you can use a rag, like a normal rag, if you want to. But I'm just showing you what I do. Anyway, so I take the bristle pipe cleaner and I put it through the mouth, not through the mouthpiece, but with this end. And I just put it in there. But as I put it in there, I twist it a little bit. Just like that. And I keep going all the way up. And see it's pushing all that junk out of there. And on bristles, when you twist it, it takes care of the leftover junk, which is also called resin. Now, the ideal is, how many pipe cleaners do you use? Well, I use as many as I need to use. So, usually 2 pipe cleaners per thing. So usually it's 2 pipe cleaners per mouthpiece and 2 pipe cleaners per shank. Okay. And I don't reuse the pipe cleaners because first of all, you can get a bunch of these for cheap. I think it's like $3 a bag. I don't know. I can't remember the total price. It depends on where you get it though. But any cigar shop has it. Any pipe tobacco shop has it. But I usually do this twice. It's really simple, guys. It's really simple. Fellas and gals, it's really simple. Now after I do that, I usually throw them away, but I'm going to put them in the ashtray right here. I need to throw that and empty out the ashtray anyway. Anywho, now we got to get to this part. So that's the hardcore clean or the normal clean on the go is what I'm doing right now. So I need more Bristol pipe cleaners. I need at least 2. Okay. Now, if you need to use more than 2, like, let's say for example you smoke like, I don't know, like 20 bowls worth out of this. Oh, it's going to be a lot up in there. There's going to be a lot of resin in there. So 2 pipe cleaners may not do it. So if you ever need to use more, just use more. The ideal is to use as many pipe cleaners in and outward. Of course you want to use as less as you can, but you want to do this until there's almost like no resin at all left in the thing. So anyway, with the mouthpiece, I do the same thing with the shank. Get it down in there. And you want to make sure it goes all the way through and hits that bowl in there. Now, if for some reason it's stuck and this pipe cleaner won't go all the way through, what you do is, well, here's what I do. And what I do is, you take a pipe tool. If you could put a pipe cleaner in there and say you smoke like 20 bowls worth, and then you let it cool, whatever, it's been like 2 or 3 days, and now you come to clean it. Well, if you can't get the pipe cleaner through it, what I do is I take the pipe tool, which should be a tamper, rimmer, and the needle nose thing. What I do is I take the needle nose thing and I go in there and I make it act like a pipe cleaner, but like a metal pipe cleaner, so it's going to go through no matter what. Same route as the pipe cleaner. So, and I'll show you how to deep clean your pipe tool too, because every once in a while you need to deep clean it. Germs are effective. Now when you take it pipe cleaner in there, you kind of want to go back and forth a little bit since it's got bristles on it. Now with this, like a normal pipe, usually these 6-inch pipe cleaners, you can usually flip it, use the other side, get the most out of your pipe cleaner. Like I said, this one's going to take probably another pipe cleaner. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me see here. Okay, well, can't really see it, but you want to make sure your pipe cleaner is always touching towards the end of the bowl. You want an end of your pipe cleaner touching that bowl. Because you want to get in there and get it all out. You want to just go in there and get little bits. You want to get it all. You see how it's less resin that time? And see how it's easy to get the pipe cleaner this time in there? There's a little bit of struggle at first, but after this time, it's not as bad. Now that you got your shank cleaned out and your mouthpiece cleaned out, you wanna, when you just do a normal clean, it's where you don't have to deep clean. You just do a normal clean, put it back on there, and you're ready to go. But I'm gonna deep clean both of these pipes. So since I've done the mouthpiece and I've just done the shank area towards the bowl area, now we just need to get to the bourbon. Now I clean the outside. I clean the inside of the pipe and inside of the mouthpiece before I touch the outside. It's just a rule of thumb. Oh God, that makes some jar. The lid was on there tight. Alrighty. Now here's the bourbon. Now what you do is you want to take your normal pipe cleaners, just your normal pipe cleaners, no bristle, and the ideal thumb is you use one per thing. So with a normal pipe cleaner, you use one. So what you do is you take your bourbon, you put your pipe cleaner in there, let it soak for a little bit. Not all the way on the pipe cleaner, it's up to you, but just enough, about that much length is good enough, about halfway. Anyway, after you soak it in that bourbon, what you want to do is take your mouthpiece and do the same thing with the bristle pipe cleaners, except just go straight on in. Just go straight on through. And what this will do is the half area where it's not soaked will soak up the leftovers of the Buffalo Trace bourbon up. And at the same time, that Buffalo Trace bourbon soaked in will it will take care of the bacteria inside your mouthpiece. Now you want to do the same thing again, but this time, instead of the mouthpiece, you want to take a normal pipe cleaner, soak it halfway just like the mouthpiece, and you want to go in that shank area right there and go all the way to the bowl. Make sure it goes all the way in there. And then when you put it all the way in the bowl, you want to go like that a little bit. Get as much as you can out of there. And it'll pick up some of the resin. Now, after you've done that, this part where it's not been used, you want to put it in there and soak that up. Use the normal side to soak that up. Now we got the inside cleaned and ready, deep clean, ready to go. Okay. Now we need to do the outside. So what we do is take a microfiber rag. Make sure it's clean. Now on one end of this rag, you're going to soak some of it in Buffalo Trace bourbon. Do a little bit too much there. That's okay. Now what you do with this soaked bourbon is you take your mouthpiece and you just scrub it in there. Just scrub onto it. Scrub all over the mouthpiece. All the sides. Underneath. Now you also want to deep clean your pipe before you smoke it. So when you buy a new pipe out of the shop, before you go to smoke it, it's best to deep clean your pipe just to make sure there ain't no bacteria and you won't get sick or nothing. Do everything with that little no filter bit right there. Screw it on there, yeah. Screw around it, I mean. Now this pipe cleaner is soaked. Now I'm gonna put pipe cleaner. This pipe stem or mouthpiece is soaked inside and out. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to place it on another rag and just let it air dry. You just want to let it air dry, and then after you air dried it, after your pipe is deep clean and everything, so you see how the rim of the bowl is dark? That's all that resin going on. So you want to take the rest of this rag, get all around in there. Get all around the bowl, bottom, sides. Get everywhere. Get nasty with it. You want to get dreadfully nasty with it. Now after you do that, you got everywhere. Then you go to the top right here. And what I always do is I take a finger's worth of the bourbon and I go in the hole right here. And I just twist it on my finger. Just keep twisting it. I twist it until it's smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay? And see what that'll do is take a bunch of resin off the bowl. Then you want to go back, get some more of the alcohol part, and just get the top of the bowl. I just usually do it again, is what I always do. Make sure you get that rim of that bowl. Now we'll go on the inside of your bowl a little bit, but that's fine. Now I've been smoking the hell out of this, so it's kind of stained at the top. But this was a new pipe. It wouldn't be stained like that anymore. But this is not a new pipe. I've had this for a while, so till it's been used. Anyway, and it's not sticky or nothing. It's just, now you see how that's all shiny and glowy? Provides a nice shine to it, like I said. But then it also take care of the bacteria, which is what you want. Now after you're done with that rag, go put it in the laundry hamper or the washing machine, put it in there, wash it, it'll be fine. But I will tell you though, the resin does provide stains on the rag. So whatever rag you use, keep in mind that rag is going to have stained resin on it. Even after you wash it so many times, it's going to happen. Anywho, so you see how that's shiny now? You see how that's shiny as well. Mouthpiece. Now this is deep cleaned and not ready to go. Not ready to go yet. So what you want to do is, after you deep clean your mouthpiece and pipe, bowl and shank, you want to put your mouthpiece on another rag, put your bowl and shank on another rag and just let it sit there. Let it air dry. You just want it to air dry. That's all you want to do. You don't take no rag to dry it out or nothing. You let it air dry. And make sure, before you deep clean your pipe, make sure you designate time to do this. I find it relaxing. I honestly do. But that's because I love my pipes. I truly love my pipes. So anywho, this rag is used. I don't use the same rag. I use a different rag every time per pipe. So it's just how I do. So I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to deep clean my next pipe. Now, put the pipe right there. Make sure my camera don't fall. Now we got wide open more space right here. So see how it's a stained ring right there? You have to stain resin on the rag. But this is a clean rag, so, well, not really when I put the dirty pipes on there, but you know how it is. So anywho, the same thing we did to that pipe is the same thing we're going to do to this one. It's the same thing we're going to do. I'm going to use a rig. Now, some Bristol pipe cleaners. Now we're gonna just screw it in there. And by the way, if you ever do get sick and you smoke one of your pipes, the best thing to do is to not get sick again is to deep clean your pipes with this Buffalo Trace bourbon. And I'll take care of your pipe to make it seem brand new. Brand new polish and everything else. So if you do get sick and you smoke your pipe and you're not too sure if it's okay to smoke again, no problems. Just deep clean your pipe. Let it air dry for a while. Make sure it's dry when you go back to it. And it don't take long to air dry either. I don't know the actual time frame, but I know it doesn't take long. You know, so I mean, if I had to give an estimate, probably about 30 minutes. Let it sit and let it air dry. And it air dries pretty quick. It's probably not even 30 minutes. Might be 20 minutes. I don't know. But for a safe estimate, I'd say 30 minutes. I'm going to take the second one and go right through it. I'm also going to do this. Make sure I get all the bits of the mouthpiece out of there. Alright, the mouthpiece is ready to be deep cleaned. Just normal cleaned it. Now when you know like for example, you just deep cleaned the pipe, so you only smoked one bowl out of it, you don't have to necessarily deep clean it again. The only time you deep clean a pipe is when you got sick and then you used your pipe, or you really need to deep clean it because all the resin build up and all that. That's the only time you really need to deep clean a pipe. You don't need to deep clean a pipe after every bowl. That's ridiculous. You just need to, I mean, if that's what you want to do, hey, go for it. But I'm going to be using a lot of bourbon, so you want to stock up on it. But I'm telling you, Buffalo Trace bourbon's the best. I haven't had anything else better. Now you know you hit the bowl when you can't go any further. When you can't go any further and you got a long ways to go on the other end, that's when you know you hit the bowl. Get all the resin build up. Now what you're doing here is simply just doing a normal clean. Now if you don't have the Bristol pipe cleaners and you just have the normal ones, that's fine. It's just that the bristles on the pipe cleaner, there's a stronger clean compared to a pipe cleaner. It's just made for absorption. These are made for on the go. At least that's what I call them. Alrighty. Now that is deep cleaned. Normal clean, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyway, that's normal clean. That's how you do a normal clean. You just use the Bristol pipe cleaners as a recommendation on it. Now, take your normal pipe cleaners, it's got no bristle on it, and soak it in that bourbon. Take that mouthpiece right there. Go all the way through. And that second dry part will soak up the rest of that bourbon you left inside. Put that down there. I'm kind of a cleaning person, so I don't use the same pipe cleaner. So, this is how I roll. Take another normal pipe cleaner. Soak half of it in bourbon. Do the same things you did with the mouthpiece, but twist it in there a little bit. Get funky with it. Take your dry side. Soak some of that excess bourbon up. Now you got the inside deep cleaned. Now you need to do the outside, so take a microfiber rag, soak it, just a little bit of it, just enough to get bourbon on there. And I always do the mouthpiece first. And just take it and go around town with it. Sides, mouthpiece area, sides, underneath, top. Get in there on the no filter part. Lay that to the side. Do the same thing with this. Get funky with it. Go on downtown with it. Get the bottom, the sides. get everywhere. And then take a index in your first finger, get in a bowl like this, and just take it and just twist it. That will not only get halfway in the inside of your bowl, but it will also take care of the resin on top of your bowl, which is what you want. You want to get as much resin off the top of your bowl as much as possible. If you've been smoking like me, and you got 3 years worth of time with this pipe, and you smoke it crazy usually, like 6 or 7 bowls worth every day, then you're going to get resin stained on there. This is just the best way to get rid of it. Alright. And there you go. See, this one's got a darker finish on it compared to the other one. And then as you deep clean it, put it to the side, and there you go. Throw away the dirty rag. Seal up your mason jar of bourbon. Oh, that's right. My apologies. Oh. Hit my stomach with that. Forgot that. Honestly, forgot about the pipe tool. And what you want to do with the pipe tool is, like when you have too much resin on it and it won't come off or stuff like that, you want to take your pipe tool and get out both the other parts of the tool. Get you a microfiber rag, soak it in that bourbon. Go to town on it. Go to town on it. And sometimes tempers are made out of briarwood, some are made out of stainless steel. It really don't matter what's made out of. The only thing that matters is getting this puppy cleaned. Now the bourbon will clean all the germs that's on the pipe tool. And you just put your pipe tool and let it sit and air dry. Throw away your used rag. Not throw away, but put in the laundry hamper or the washing machine so you can wash it again. Put your bourbon up. Put your pipe cleaners up because they're done. So anywho, I know this is a long video and I apologize for being too long of a video. But I just want to show you all how to properly normal clean your pipe on the go or deep clean your pipe on the go. Well, normal clean or deep clean. I'm doing both to show you how to do both. So normal clean is just, with normal clean all you need is Just these Bristol pipe cleaners, and then you're fine. So that's on a go clean, which is normal clean. Now you need these, the normal pipe cleaners, no bristle on it, little trace bourbon, couple microfiber rags, and you're good to go. Now, and then you'll be able to deep clean your pipe. Put your pipe cleaners up. You're done with those. Put your bourbon up because you're done with it. And then, yeah, so that's about it. So, thank you guys for watching. And this is, by the way, this is where they're at. They're on their rag drying. They're air drying as we speak. So just let it air dry for about 30 minutes and it'll be dry as a bone and it'll be ready to be used again. So, I end it right here. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, I hope y'all doing fine. And I'll see you later.